Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the 2022 M340i, that's the G20 chassis. It is in mineral gray, color that's been around for quite some time. I first sort of remember that on the F30 3 Series, then did show up on the original M2 as well, as well as some other notable cars. But that's a standard gray. I think it's a lot different than the grays that BMW is currently putting out, such as Brooklyn Gray, Skyscraper Gray, Dravit Gray. Like this one's basic, it's, middle of the road gray color. I mean, it looks fine, just doesn't stand out. And that's okay if you want to go stealth mode here. But in terms of changes for 2022, there aren't many, really at all. So the big change will come next model year for the LCI. But there is some change in the interior selections. And by that I mean Sensatec 2.0 is now available. This one's got the cognac perforated Sensatec. I'll show that to you in just a minute. They first appeared, I believe, on the 2021 5 Series LCI and making their way across lamps, so it's now on the X3 and X4. It's a really good option, especially if you want to save some money and put it towards something else. But we've got the 19-inch 791 M wheels. We've got red brake calipers as well. I think this wheel design is pretty good looking. Of course, it does come with the run flat Pirellis, not the P0s, the Cinturato, I think they're called. So forgive me if I got that pronunciation wrong. Let's take a look around the M340i. This one's fairly decently spec'd. We'll talk about the specs details in just a moment. Just walk around the M340i, take it in, and take a look at the interior. So you can see, unlike the X3 and X4 M Performance models, this one's still got the cerium gray. So I believe the new sort of language, if you will, for M Performance is going to go back to chrome badging, as well as some M touches that we talked about in previous videos with the X3 M40i. I'll have more details on those as more of our orders come in, hopefully eventually. But mineral gray, not a bad color in the sun. Just not dynamic, but it's decent. Alright, so let's take a look on the inside. As I mentioned, cognac. I think goes well with mineral gray. Of course, you could also go with the new Tacora red, which is, I believe, available also in leather. But Sensatec saves you, $1,400 or $1,500 over the leather options. And obviously you can't really see or feel this in person, but it's, I think, a much finer sort of, if you want to call it, grain than Dakota leather was. And it feels fairly decent, especially on the perforated seats. So you can see as we scroll around here. So you get your standard M Sport seats. You've got the perforated seats down here. So I think one drawback, if you really like ventilated seats, they are not available with Sensatec. So if you want ventilated, you have to go with leather. But you got your crumb catcher as well here. Staying with the M Sport seats, and it's manually operated here. But overall feel, I'd say it's familiar. It's almost like a leather feel to it, somewhere between, say, Dakota and Vernasca leather. But I mean, not a bad option, especially if you want to put that $1,400 to something else. Alright, interior wise, you got your standard iDrive 7 interface, which I believe will be updated next year to iDrive 8, as well as those curved screens that you're seeing on the iX as well as the i4. So we did spec this one, the Driver Assistance Professional package. So if you want that package, it's only available on the M340i in terms of 3 Series. Of course, the M3 competition, not available on the base M3, because then you're driving a manual transmission. That's not going to help you with cruise control, adaptive cruise control, as well as assisted driving. All right, so looking at the spec sheet here, let me pull it up for you guys. Sorry, it is quite warm out here today in California. So it starts at $54,700. Mineral gray gets you another $550. Driving assistance package, which includes the Active Driving Assistance Pro, blind spot detection, lane departure warning, etc. $700. The Driving Assistance Pro package, another $1,700. Shadowline package is another $400, which I don't believe it's going to be available anymore on, say, the 330i or 330e with the M Sport package. You got the premium package as well, $1,600, get you the heated steering wheel. Of course, the heads-up display, which I really enjoy on most of the cars that we have. I think it's a must-have, at least for me. So we do get the normal deletions so far for the M340i, and that's the passenger width adjustment, basically the side bolsters. We got the digital key is now no longer available, as well as the lumbar delete on the passenger side. So all the width adjustments and lumbar are still available on the driver's side for now. Who knows what will change. So those 19-inch wheels, another $600. Plus we got, and of course, Harman Kardon, which is still available on the 340 at $875, and a couple other goodies here. All in all, you're just under $62,000 for a 382 horsepower inline-six B58 engine. I mean, can't argue with the power in the 3 Series. All right, so what else do we have here? So we got your standard iDrive controller. So the driver assistance package here. You got to configure individual. Forward collision mitigation, I believe, is going to be standard. Side collision warning, that's with the extra money you paid. Lane departure warning with steering intervention, as well as active blind spot detection and steering intervention. And that is it. So quick tip on this one. So if this light is green, like it is now, all systems are on. Now that doesn't mean, you can also delete the steering intervention, it'll still be green. It's just say, like, if you turn off, say, lane departure warning, your sort of shield around your car turns orange. If it's all off, it is blank around that, meaning your shield protection surfaces around your car are gone. So one quick press will turn them all back on. All right, what else do we have in here? I don't think that much in terms of other options here or things you haven't seen before. So again, the big changes for the 3 Series G20 platform will come next model year. And from what I've seen in the spy shots, it's taken a lot from the iX. So this gear selector appears to have disappeared in spy shots. So now be sort of a little lever here to toggle between things as well. A lot of the buttons are probably going to be going away a little bit. And of course, the curved display here for the new iDrive 8, which I'm looking forward to testing out eventually. But that's about it for just a quick tour of the M340i. We'll have more M340s coming in with different interiors and, of course, exterior colors. All right, so just let me know what you think or what you believe is your favorite color on the M340i, just the standard colors that are available. So if you do get a German-built car, you can also add individual colors as well as tanzanite and Dravit gray to your choices. But built in Mexico, at least for now, you're left with those standard colors: Alpine white, mineral gray, Portimao blue, and I'm blanking on the other colors, but there's black sapphire, jet black, and a few other ones. But that's about it. So we'll be back with more videos, and we'll catch you at the next one.